Did you see Mourinho's comments earlier this week about touchline antics? He says that he is now calmed down. And he followed it up by saying, what I can say is when I don't behave well, I paid the price. I paid the price in two ways. One was to see matches on TV in the dressing room, and another price was big money fines. I feel that for some of the other guys, it doesn't happen the same. But if the referee and the fourth official are there to do their job, I just hope that they do their job and act the way they have to act. It looks like he's trying to say, if Klopp acts out, please do something about it.
Yeah, well, he's the on-mind games, isn't it? With Jose, he's getting his first punch in. But I mean, Jurgen is very involved in the game. You're not going to change him. He's on that touchline. He kicks every ball. So I think that's the way he manages. You know, everybody's different. Some managers sit there very quietly and watch the game, and other managers, I remember when Arsene Wenger first came to England, I remember reading an article when he had that great trip, the invincible team, and people saying he sits there as like a chess professor. He sits there and just studies every move. All the other crazy managers are jumping around like idiots. When he started losing a few games, Arsene was jumping around as much as the rest of us idiots. So, it depends how it goes, I think,
But can you go too far, Harry?
If Jose gets a few bad decisions tonight, he'll be jumping up and down as well.
Can you go too far, though, as a manager on the touchline that can antagonise another manager?
Yeah, I think you can, yeah. I think that you've got to have some kind of, there's got to be a bit of dignity. You don't want to be arguing and getting into rows with the opposite team, dugout and everything. I think you've got to try to keep you calm, set a bit of an example. No one's going to stop you being involved in the game, but don't go over the top. We don't want to see too much.
Danny, I'm thinking back of when Sean Dyche and Jurgen Klopp were heading down the tunnel at half-time at Anfield. Klopp, irate and shouting. We don't know what was said. We only saw some visuals from quite a far distance, but it didn't look too pleasant. It looked quite scary, having a 6'3" German man chasing after you.
Well, I wouldn't like to get cornered by Sean Dyche and Ali either, to be honest. But they both show passion. There's passion for their team. They want to do well. They want to win. Sometimes it goes over the line. I think ultimately, whatever you do in the dugout doesn't really matter. If your team's not winning, you get criticised. The players and the team are playing well. You get away with more as a manager, don't you? But they're both passionate, Mourinho and Klopp, and they both find it difficult to withhold their emotion. But most fans enjoy that about their managers at their clubs. So hopefully we'll see a bit more tonight.
Yeah, I'm all of 5'8", so I'll be threatened by any manager within the Premier League chasing after me.
I was very lucky. I had Joe Jordan on the bench.
Yeah.
And,
yes.
I didn't have any problems. Joe used to just say, wait, shut up, sit down. And they always did sit down, the opposing manager or coach, so there was no problem.
Even Gennaro Gattuso in the Champions League was forced to sit down when you're up against Joe Jordan.